Suffer in silence!
We have to touch on the new lyric video that features Uncle Al, one of our favourites of all. I mean, anyone who knows and loves music loves Al Jourgensen. He's just an absolute champion and obviously a dear friend of yours. And Suffer in Silence is a magic song.
Thank you. Yeah, well, Al, definitely. He's a legend, progenitor of a whole scene.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there'd be any, there'd be no Nine Inch Nails or none of that without Al Jourgensen. So, everyone who likes anything industrial should... he's the king of it all, period. And been a good friend for a long time, and a real good friend. Like, we have, honest conversations. And I just said to him, I said, Al, your stuff is heavy, but it's really dark. My stuff is heavy, but it's really dark, especially with Cold Chamber now. I said, how'd you like to come down and barbecue and get on one of these songs? And he said, well, send me the song. What's it called? And I said, well, it's called Suffer in Silence. And he said, well, what's it about? I said, it's about exactly that. Like, keeping your mouth shut, even though you want to say something, even if the person's in the room and you want to sock them in the jaw, just like not saying a word, and just, and sometimes that can, lead to suffering within your own self, suffer in silence. And he said, send me the track, but without even that, I'm in. So I sent him the track. About an hour later, he calls me. He says, when do you want to do this? And I said, 2 days from now. So he came down, we barbecued, he hung out with my dogs, and he recorded in my home studio downstairs, and it was just incredible. I mean, watching him sitting on the couch with my Doberman beside him, and like in between takes, he's giving my Doberman kisses, and then he's hitting the microphone. You know what I mean? It's like we're drinking wine and we're barbecuing, we're laughing, and he was just in I remember in such a jovial, great mood that day. And for me, I've had the opportunity in my lifetime to record with some real legendary cats, and I've never lost the love of music or the love of, wow, I can't believe I'm, recording with this guy right now or working with this person right now. And for me, there was a moment, I think it's when Meeks looked at me and said, that's Al Jourgensen right now recording. And hearing him in my house, like in my own studio, get his, his signature sound, his signature vocal sound, like the minute he did that on the microphone, it's like everyone in the room went, holy shit. Like that's when it became real.